Owen, how you doing, buddy? Trying to get my game set up here. Having a little bit of issues. How you doing, brother? Profile not found. What's going on? Samuel Buchanan, what's going on, guys? Hello, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Doing something a little bit different tonight, if you guys haven't noticed yet. We're going to be doing some farming tonight. And if this is something that works out, then maybe make a server out of it. I don't know, we'll see. Right now I'm going to do single player, though. Kind of check out this new mod pack. 820 Gamer, what's going on, dude? How are you, buddy? Welcome to the stream, my man. So it's going to be a rather chill night tonight, okay, guys? It's going to be chilling, hanging out, having a good time. Let me put my glasses on here because this light's already starting to blind me in my eyes. Are not having it tonight, guys. These aren't like reading glasses or anything, they're just gunners. But it does help a little bit because this, I'm just going to turn this light down. I apologize if it's a little bit too dark on my face. But I feel like I'm going blind with this thing in my face right now. Glasses gang gang, there it is. There it is. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Welcome. I swear it just got like 10 degrees hotter in my room. So I apologize if you hear in the AC. I tried turning it away, but it's getting too hot in here. So I kind of have to have it blowing on me a little bit. So we're going to be going into Farming Sim 19. We're going to be checking out the Pleasant Valley mod pack. Now this is a mod pack that's still in development, but it's come a long way since its original roots. They've been in previous Farming Simulator versions before, and so they've been updating for the Farm Simulator 19. And so I'm excited to check this out tonight. Nicholas, what's going on, brother? How are you? How hot is it for you? Let me find out. Let me see what the weather is. Let me see what the weather is right now, on my phone at least. Because I don't have an actual thermostat in here right now, but it's saying it's 79 degrees right now. Fahrenheit. I'm in Fahrenheit. I don't know what that is in Celsius. But 79 degrees Fahrenheit, and it's 9:30 at night. What the heck? Mr. Timepiece, what's going on, dude? You be lurking, dude. Hey, you should pick up Farm Sim 19, dude. And you can come play with me sometime. So we're going to go ahead and switch over screens here so you guys can see what's going on. Alright, so we are in Farm Sim 19. We're going to open up a career. I deleted all my previous careers. Let me see. Already on land and some equipment. No, I don't want that. Substantial funds, but no land, no buildings, no equipment. I like that. Let's do farm manager. I don't want to do hyper realistic. Let's do semi-realistic here with farm manager. So we have to buy all our stuff, but we have a little bit of starting capital. So this is the new map that we put in here, FS19 Pleasant Valley County. They have a Pleasant Valley, which is a separate map, and then there's Pleasant Valley County. The Pleasant Valley is a 4x map, I believe, and this one's a 16x map. So what that means is this map is designed to be 16 times the size of the normal map for the game. Hey, Michaela, just dropped by to say hi. Hey, I appreciate you coming through. Hello, how are you? Hope you're having a good night. So I'm just gonna leave it like this. Shirt color, I mean, we've got to go with blue, obviously. Other than that, I don't care. I'm just gonna leave it the way it is. I think it actually did save my normal settings for that because that looks familiar. So I've got all these mods in here. This is part of the standard mod pack. I know my camera's kind of covering things, but that's just, it is what it is. But we got all kinds of different crops and stuff in here. Yeah, there is some mods in here for trucks, tractors, equipment. This is the mod pack that comes with the map. This is the developers put this pack together and said use this with our map. So you can see we've got a couple Caterpillar tractors in there. We've got some grain silos. some custom crops here. Looks like a couple custom buildings. Let's see, we got liquid trailers, storage, global company seed maker. I'm not sure what that is. Looks like we got some more tractor brand add-ons, herbicide add-on, haulers. So we've got some different things here. Bunch of buildings, some vehicles, bunch of crop mods, a couple plugins for functionality purposes. It looks like got a nice big Volvo tractor there with add-ons. A couple more Volvos there. So yeah, it's basically like almost 2 gigs of just the mods. That's not even the map. That's just the add-on mods to the map. So the map itself is like 1.5 gigs as well. So this is almost pushing close to 4 gigs of mods for this mod pack here. So it's a pretty hefty boy here. So let's just go ahead and just jump right into it. You're okay? Just been chilling. How are you? I'm doing good. I was playing Minecraft earlier and chilling, just relaxing, and I was downloading this mod pack, and I was thinking about starting up a server, but I really decided I want to test out this mod pack before I decide to like pay for a server and get a server set up and stuff like that. All right, I'll get this trash out of the way. That was from dinner. So I decided let's get this going here, and then if it works out well, then I'll make a server. If people like it, if people want to come play with me, we'll make a server, you know. So I don't have any problem with that, as long as there's interest, of course. And if not, then I'll just stream it. Yeah, people like DOJ more than farming. That's a fact. If I'm not streaming DOJ, people aren't as likely to come. That's a fact. Let me see. We'll do this. There we go. I put a little thing in the fan server to see if people want to come watch some farm sim. Big Wiggle make chicken fingers. What's going on? How are you? Yeah, it's smart. Wish you could play, but I have no internet at all. Yeah, I get it. I know that's terrible. All right, maps loaded. What was that? Required mod easy auto load is missing or out of date. Okay. It's greater that or greater is required. Why wasn't this included? Okay, I guess I gotta go download a couple mods. Oh, I hate that it's full screen. That annoys me so much. And okay. I'm gonna click download on these. I don't understand why. If it's required, why wasn't it included in the download? That makes no sense. Oh my god, there's so many mods. I have to have these. There's no way I don't have all these mods. Yeah, see Explosive Shack? I'm pretty sure I have that. I'm pretty sure I have all this. I don't know what that explosion is. Okay. Why can't I move? I think the game froze. I think everything's loading in right now. Oh, that's a vehicle. Why can't I move? Hello? What's going on? The time's not moving, but cars are moving outside of this whatever office building I'm in. I can't do anything in the game like froze. Thank you so much for the follow, I believe that was. Let me go back and look. I gotta pull it back up. Thank you for the follow, SVFD Volunteer 16. I really appreciate you. I know, gotta have the weird name. Chat with me tomorrow. Gotta get some sleep. Alright, good night, Michaela. Good night, good night. I'm doing pretty good. Make chicken fingers. Let's try to think of like a way to like shorten that. I don't know. Okay, I can't do anything. I don't know what's going on here. Alright, we're just gonna quit the game. We're gonna crash this game here. Yeah. So we can't have nice things. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. There's no way I don't have these mods. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what's going on here. Because that's so weird. I'm going to look at my mod pack and see if I have these. I know I have that explosive shack. So it's really weird that it was saying that I didn't have it. I didn't understand that. Mods. I know you guys can't see this right now. I'm pulling up my files here. Let me see. Explosive shed. Yeah, see, that's in here. Let me see. Lizard Trex 6. Is that under Trex 6? No, I don't think that one's in here. So I mean, maybe there's some that are missing. Oh wait, no, this is just the hub. Okay, never mind. That's not one of the required mods. I thought it was gonna like direct me directly to the download, but it totally didn't. So that was a waste of time clicking that link to hit download or whatever. Alright, let's try just reloading. Maybe it was just because it was first time loading. Maybe it'll be better on the second load here. Go ahead and restart it back up. Let's see what happens. I will say these guys know how to make an intro. Alright, we're gonna skip it. I don't want DMCA. Let's get our career out here. Didn't save anything, so chances are it didn't do anything, and we're gonna need to do it all over again. Alright. Got our character ready to go. Everything is on. Deselect all, select all. Start. Alright, let's see. What happened to our music? Our music broke too. Oh wait, no. No, the music's going in the background. I just didn't realize it's kind of low on my end. That's why. Oh boy. I need to make another camera set for other games. Like have different camera overlays for different games. Because I realized my camera being in this corner is going to be problematic for you guys seeing things on screen. Thought it said Pleasant Valley Campground. No, it's county. Why is my freaking AC so loud? There you go. Try pointing it away for a little while. See what happens. Easy auto load. Okay, easy auto load should be in here. Let's double check this one, because that one I did see somewhere else, but I would think that it's in here. Easy auto load is not in here. Why? Why would you do these things to me? You can't hear my AC. Well, it was picking up on the mic levels, so I thought it was an issue. Okay, can you guys put this in like chat? Just write this down for me. The easy auto load. Owen, I don't really have anything to hydrate with, dude. I got a smoothie in the freezer. Maybe I can go get that. So let me write down easy auto load. Alright, nobody's writing down. I guess I gotta write it down. This is gonna be frustrating. Okay. Easy auto load. So I've got to keep tabbing out. So if you guys can write this down, that'd be great. The Orange Orchard. Oh, it's police. Orange Orchard. Global company. Oh wait. Composter. Why? It's like 2 different names. Composter 1.2, and then global company. Pretty sure global company's in here. Global company is in here, or at least part of it is. I don't know. I don't know. Global company. Add that to the list. Sawmill 2. Why is everything exploding? Sawmill 2. Raspberry greenhouse. Raspberry greenhouse. Apricot orchard. Just as you guys see him, just type it in. That'd be great. Thank you. Apricot orchard. Construction storage. Construction storage. That one's in here too. I don't understand. Chipboard factory. Chipboard factory. Why is it exploding? Coconut orchard. That one's in here too. Whiskey factory. That one's showing up in here too. Do I just have an outdated version? I don't know. Watermelon greenhouse. I have that one. Tomato greenhouse. Explosives shack. We have that. I don't understand. Bio module. Extreme farming sim. There it is. Bio module. Food storage. Let me see. Do I have bio module? I have bio module. I have explosions. I have food storage. Coal module. They're in here. I don't understand. Is there like... No, that's right. Sawmill. Didn't we already say sawmill? I don't understand. Stone crusher. I have these. I have file names that match this in my mod pack. I'm like going back and forth, looking at the names in my mod pack, and they match. So I don't understand why they're not like loading. I hate when this happens. That's the farming sim mods are very picky for no good reason. I don't understand it. I don't understand why everything's exploding either. Fillable fuel tank. Yeah, I got fuel tank. Steel factory. Got that. Shell fuel. Gotta remember Shell from the old ones. The old versions of this. Sawmill 6 is in here. Glue factory. Yep. I've got all these. What is going on? Red cabbage, yeah, got that one. I don't know if I have seed maker. Yeah, no, there it is, seed maker, yep. Okay, I think I have everything, honestly. Okay, easy auto load is missing. That's okay. Oh, okay, we loaded in this time. All right. So let's save. So we maybe don't have to do this again. All right. Save game. Okay. So now we're going to quit game. And I'm going to go down that easy auto load because I know where that's at. And for some reason I actually don't have it. So give me a second here. I'm going to their developer website here. Easy auto load. I'm just gonna make sure I have this one as well. Go to downloads. Just waiting to get into this website. God, it's so hot. Alright, hopefully you guys can't hear the AC or it's not too loud. I just pointed it back at me because it's incredibly hot in here. Come on, load faster. This thing's taking forever. Alright, where is my mod pack? Here we go. Okay, so global company was another one that it was saying. It's just called just global company, which I don't think I have that one. So maybe that's part of why that was an issue. Oh my gosh. Mystic Vamp 69 with a converted from a Prime tier. I can't speak. Converted from a Twitch Prime subscription to a tier 1 subscription. Thank you so much for that sub. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much, Mystic Vamp. Let's give a big round of applause and get some sub hype in the chat. Yes, there we go. My button works. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate that. Alright, let me go back to downloading this really quick, and then we'll be able to get in. Maybe, hopefully. Manual download. I must be logged in. Are you joking me? I've gotta go sign in to another website. I gotta make an account for another website just to get this mod. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, let me register really quick. Oh my god, now I gotta go to my email and then get a verification code. Why? Why do you have to be like this? Why do you have to be like this? Why you do this? I'm not even signed into my email. Wait, there it is. Okay. Got too many emails. Okay, go back here. Verify my email. Make a username. Wow, this is way too much work to get a mod. Oh, I don't want to receive news. I said news, by the way. I just want to make that clear. I know sometimes I slur my words. No, I don't want to. What? No, no, what? What? No. It's trying to tell me to pay for a membership. Heck no, dude. Heck no, dude. Okay, I can get it for free. That's fine. Download now. Gotta do a slow download. It's a good thing it's a really small file. There we go. Alright, so that is in now. Let me go ahead and put this over here. Close this. Close, 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 close. There we go. Hey, what's up, dude? Oh, you're at... Oh, that's right, you're in Vegas, dude. I forgot. Hey, bring me back a souvenir or something, dude. All right, let's get the game restarted here. Okay, the claps again. Gotta make sure those work. Yeah, for sure. Can hear the AC, but your voice is louder than it, so it's not affecting the stream. Okay, thanks, Nicholas. Appreciate it, dude. Yeah, this is a big map. This is a big map. Bring back a pizza. No, it's okay. I had a pretzel for dinner. I had a big lunch, so I'm kind of not even that hungry. All right, deselect all, select all, start. I've actually got an extra pretzel still. So I like the Jamba Juice pretzels. I've been getting those every once in a while. When I get a Jamba Juice, I'll get their sourdough pretzel or whatever. So I was like, all right, well, it's going to be my dinner, so I'll get 2 pretzels, and that'll be my dinner. And I eat 1 pretzel, and I'm like, yeah, I'm full. All this is loading in. Let me go grab my smoothie out of the freezer. All right, see you later, dude. All right. Sounds yummy. Need pretzels. Got my smoothie. It's still frozen. That would have been bad if it wasn't frozen. So I'll let that melt a little bit. All right. No warnings this time, guys. No warnings. Everything loaded in. I like it. I like it. I like it. Okay. So I don't really know much about this mod pack. It's a little glitchy, but it's all right. I played the old Pleasant Valley, excuse me, on Farming Sim 2017, and so this is the 19 version here. So let's see what we got here. Shop menu. So we've got boats. That's right, they did say there's boats. So we got ferry, grain barge, container ship, fishing boat, barge, ocean fishing boat. I don't know how those work. I don't know how those work, though. I've never actually driven a boat in Farming Simulator. That's gonna be a new experience for me. Okay, that'll be interesting. So we got a few Caterpillars, some Volvo trailers, attachments. That Volvo looks nice. The mining Volvo. Got the semi Volvo there. So we've got our mining equipment. We've got tractors. All the usual. It's pretty much it for the mod. I think these are just our 2 mod packs here, for the most part. Oh, here we go. We got trailers. So we've got our fuel trailers, water trailers, and stuff like that. All our liquid trailers, livestock trailers. Let's see what else we got in here. All right, so this is where we got all of the mods for the grains here. Orchard Robot. I don't know what that is. That's interesting. Trying to make sure you guys can see these things too. Storage. Ooh. So we're like buying a warehouse and stuff. That's different. That's different. I like it though. I like it. Food factories. Okay, nothing there, I guess. Factory modules. Diesel module for power plants, coal module, bio module. See, the whole thing before was like you had to build factories that were on the map from the ground up, and then you could use them to profit by, like, you know, making end products. Like one was like a Pepsi or a factory or whatever, a Coke factory, whatever. I don't remember if it was Pepsi or Coke, but you basically had to build the factory, and then you supplied it with stuff to make, you know, the soda, and then you sold the soda, and then you made profit off of that as well. So I'm hoping it's something similar to that, because I really liked that the way that worked before. So lots of things, lots of new things here. We got some landscaping stuff as well. Lots of brands to choose from. Not gonna bother going through those. So we don't have any land yet. We've got 1.25 million. We got a 1.25 million here. So left control G for global company. Okay. So we got factories, dynamic storages. Looks like a console and settings. Okay. This is my phone. Okay, so we're here. We're here right now. I don't know how to... Let me see, open overview menu. No, it doesn't do anything. That's not where we're at, though, actually. We're inside of a building. We're not on a piece of land. Is that where we have to go, maybe? So you can see this map is huge. You can see all these different plots of land. You can see these rivers that flow through here. So, I mean, you got to think we got to be able to get barges and stuff through here. So these are pretty wide canals, I imagine. Let's see. Switch to trains.
Flight 527, you are cleared for takeoff. Flight 527, cleared for takeoff.
What the? I'm in a plane. What? What? Where am I? What am I doing? What is this? We got a huge cargo plane here. Why are we in a plane? I don't understand. Why are we in the air? That's above a power grid. That doesn't seem right. Something's not right here, guys. Wow, that's a long ramp. Okay, let's just close that ramp up. That thing is just going for days. Let's make sure everybody fastens their seatbelts. I don't know if we're fastened or unfastened right now. Why are we in the air? It's letting me go. We're going, boys.
Thank you for flying
No,
Badgenet
no, no,
Air, and be
no,
sure
no.
to check out our website at www.evmods.com.
There goes our plane. There goes our plane. I don't know where it's going or if it's going down or not.
527, you are cleared for takeoff.
Oh my god, that was
Flight
scary a little bit.
527, cleared for takeoff.
I thought we were going to lose it. I think we're going down though. So I'm just going to keep heading for the airport here. Trying to land. I don't know if I'm landing or what. Turn, don't go off. Don't go off the runway. Oh, we're going off the runway. For sure. I don't know how to go up or down. Okay. We got it to stop. Can I turn it? I don't think we're turning. We are turning, it's just very slow. Oh, look at that. The garbage barge. Looks like the barge routes or something. There's like wakes in the water. That's weird. It looks weird. Okay, I don't know what this does. I don't know why we're in here. This is so funny, though. I think this is hilarious. If I select tool, what does that change? Let's see. No, it doesn't change anything there. Tip side. Let's go to the back. No, it doesn't do anything either. Yeah, I don't know what this does, guys. All right, we're just gonna switch back to.
Thank you for flying Badgenet Air, and be sure to
We're
check
just
out
gonna
our
go back
website
to
at
farming.
www.evmods.com.
It's so weird. I don't know why. I don't know why. That's so confusing. God, the thing is huge. I don't even know what kind of plane that is. That's so funny though. Now we're like stuck in the middle of nowhere though. Let me see.
Flight 527, you are cleared for takeoff.
I can't.
Flight
I can't tab.
Cleared for takeoff.
I can't. Okay.
Thank you for flying DodgeNet Air, and be sure to check out our website at www.
9. Okay, so here's our map. I know it's hidden behind my thing, so it's kind of pointless for me to show you that. Here we go. Here's our map. So we are at the airport down here. Slash racetrack. Airport slash racetrack. For some reason. That's where we went. So you can see we got lots of places here. Starbucks, museum, Wolfie's Pizza, Shell, gas station, Dell Electric, Spinnery, Pepsi, Heinz. So it's probably something similar to that. Alright, so we need to go to the store. We need to buy a house, or buy some land, go to a store, buy some equipment. Where's the store at? That's what I need to know. Here we go. Here's the shop. Alright, let's visit the shop. Where? Okay, here we go. Oh, okay, we're back here. Okay. So at the garage door here. 747 Airbus. Okay. Okay. I see you. Knowing about airplanes and stuff. Can I go in? Okay. Sorry. So we should probably get a tractor. I don't want to spend all of our money right away. Let's probably get a medium tractor, right? Just get a medium tractor to start out with. God, deers are always nice. That's powerful too. It's the most powerful. Ooh, this one's pretty powerful too. The Massey Ferguson. Yeah. 165. Wait. 210 horsepower. Yeah, that's a good jump up. This one's just as much. 170 horsepower for this little case. That'll probably do the job, honestly. Get us started with. Are there 2 airports that you saw on the map? I don't know. Let's just get this little case because it's got 170 horsepower, so it's not bad. Get some Michelin tires here. We want to go with some rear twins. Oh, we go with all twins, baby. I don't know. Should we do that? Probably not. I don't know. We're going to upgrade the engine. There we go. So we'll get the big engine. Oh my god, that added so much cost to it. We got to buy it, though. We got to buy it. We got to do it. All right. The plane is so ugly. Okay, fetch purchase at the store. Okay. So, I guess now we need to decide what land we're going to do and what we're going to plant. So it's probably good if we just buy something close right here. And, okay, so we've got all of our grain and fruit types here. Where's the market? So they've got different contract things. I don't like doing these. I guess we could do them, though, if we need extra cash. Holy cow. That's a whole mission, though. This is when I need, like, people to come in and join me in games. We could do these things. It's crazy. Because they supply the equipment for these things. But, transport items for Kellogg's to Pine Valley. Ooh, maybe I'll do that. And then you get money for them, but it's not, like, contributing to your farm. Where is... Oh, I don't have, like... I don't know. Okay, there we go. There's pricing. So, what is that? I don't know what... I wish I knew what this was. That's decent. That's going for a decent amount right now. At the port. So is this. That looks like cotton. That was probably more... That's harder to do, probably. This one might be easier. I gotta figure out what that is. Let me go back here. What is this? This one is soybeans. How hard is it to do soybeans? God, I wish I knew. Alright, so let's go into the shop. See what we need for soybean farming. So we're going to need a seeder. First of all. Where is a seeder? I'm probably just blind. It's probably right in front of my face. It's usually what it is. Trailers. Hey, Firefighter 41 with the follow, my man. I really appreciate you. Welcome to the Dub Nation. Thank you so much for being here. Make sure you guys make me feel welcome in the chat. There we go. Cedars. Okay, so we need to make sure. Okay, this one has it. So we got to think about how wide it is. It's 3 meters wide. These really aren't doing much for the width. This one's good, but it's a lot more expensive. So we're just going to have to stick with the small one, I think. So fields, possibility to seed directly. So this one does fertilization as well. This would be a better investment. I'll probably go with this one here. Requires 180 horsepower. We upgraded our engine. Hopefully it's enough. Make that work. That should be alright, I think. Okay. Nothing to upgrade there, so let's just go ahead and buy that. Okay. Now what else? How you doing, buddy? Welcome to the stream, Firefighter. So we are going to need a harvester as well. And we're going to need a trailer as well to hold it all in. So let's see. Harvesters are back here. We'll probably just get something simple. One of these smaller ones here. I like New Holland. Man, these Massey Fergusons are really good. Like value-wise. I don't know. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not a better value. I mean, it holds more, but it's not necessarily a better value. So I might do this one with a TX32 header or the Corn Champion. Okay. So now we got to go back to headers. TX32, which does our product here. Let's go ahead and buy that. And then we're going to need a small trailer. Not too small. Well, I guess that holds 12,000, so that's a decent size. This one's... Yeah, let's see. Now that's the best bang for your buck right there. Let's go ahead and get that. That'll work. That'll do. Oh, and I can just upgrade this as well. That's easy right there. Easy claps. Okay. Let's get some... Lizards are bad. Let's get some Michelins on those. Cover? Of course we gotta have a cover. Come on. Come on. Oh, Unholy God with the host, dude. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much, Sean. I really appreciate you, dude. I'm doing good, Firefighter, buddy. We're just chilling tonight, having a little chill stream. We got a decent amount of people in the chat right now. That's awesome. I'm loving this. If this is something you guys like and you guys want to play with me sometime, you know, let me know if this is something you guys enjoy. And I can definitely look at setting up a server, a multiplayer server, so that we can get you guys in here with me. Because that'd be cool. Oh, we're going to need seed. Okay, there's our trailers there. Gotta make sure we don't sell those. We're going to need... seed. Okay, I'll buy that. I'll buy another one just so we have 2. And then what kind of fertilizer were we using? Let's see. Hey, the Bornic. I don't know how to say that name. Oh, the Born AK. That's what it is. God, I'm dumb. Thank you so much for the follow, dude. Really appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the Dub Nation, dude. Alright, so seeders. We picked up this one. So it does this and this. Bag seed, and I don't know if that's solid manure. Let me see. That's solid fertilizer. Okay, so we got big bags and solid fertilizer. So we'll get 2 of those as well. Okay. Now I can fill up our seeder. Hey man, I didn't know if the raid came through, but hey, you're here. I didn't see a raid come through. Oh yeah, no, you did raid. It just said like a host. But I did, yeah, the raid did come through. Holy cow. The Born AK with a tier 1 subscription, my man. I really appreciate you. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the Dub Nation again, dude. Oh my gosh, you are amazing. Coming in with the follow and a sub. Thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate you. And Sean, thank you so much for the host and raid there, buddy. I really appreciate you, dude. Nicholas, what are your thoughts on Cyberpunk 2077? Is that something I'm planning on streaming? You know, I honestly don't know. Oh, this doesn't have like turn back. Q. I gotta remember commands here. I honestly don't know if I'm gonna get that game. I've been trying to avoid getting games that I don't know. Okay. But I don't know if I'm gonna like play with other people and stuff. And I think Cyberpunk's single player, and I've kind of been avoiding single player games. So I don't know. It's something I'll think about, but not something for sure I'm gonna get. So I'm filling up the seeds and the fertilizer here. We could actually hold another 1,000 seeds, but we're not gonna worry about that right now. How do I turn off the engine? I know it turns off if I get out, but I just want to leave it running. Okay, so we've got this here. Let's go ahead and move our fertilizer. Our harvester over here. We'll have to play, but where can I get a PC setup? Hey, no worries, dude. I don't really have a multiplayer setup right now anyways. But like I said, if you guys are interested in doing, I could definitely work on getting a server set up, a dedicated server. It would be more dedicated than my Minecraft, I'll tell you that now. And the only reason the Minecraft's not back up yet is because it is hot as nuts. And it's costing so much in electricity to run things. Because they're adding on so much extra fees and stuff just for using the electricity right now. So that's why I haven't really turned the Minecraft server back on. Alright, so we'll leave this one here. So we're not going to need that one for right now. So let's go. We'll leave our trailer here because, obviously we have nothing to do with it yet. So let's go ahead and take our thing out here to a field that's nearby. And we will see about buying it. So this one looks good here. Oh, we will need the harvester, huh? Because this one has stuff on it. We could take this field. 47. Get a nice little field here. Alright, so let's park this here. Gotta go get our trailer. And we'll get our harvester. Alright, see you later, buddy. Good luck. Stay safe, dude. Thought about not streaming Hitman 2 and maybe switch to doing live streaming of Rage 2 on Xbox. I haven't seen anyone doing streaming Rage 2. I don't really know what Rage 2 is. I mean, the biggest thing I could say is stream what you like. Stream games you enjoy, because if you're not enjoying it, your audience probably is going to figure out that you're not enjoying it, and then they're not going to enjoy it. You know what I mean? The devs did confirm that they will bring multiplayer to the game after release, to match the same with GTA 5 when it ships single player. Well, no, I don't know. Rockstar has a history though. Like I don't really know the developers of Cyberpunk or how reliable they are, because like we've had other games in the past that like, oh yeah, we're gonna add multiplayer, and then they just never do. Perfect example is Train Sim World. They said they were going to add multiplayer. They never did. They just released another game with, yet again, not multiplayer. So that didn't happen. And what was the other one? The big popular game. Shoot, I can't think. It was a space game. It's on the tip of my tongue. I can't think of it. It was the other game where it was like, oh yeah, there's multiplayer. It's just such a big... It was the one that was like, it's a big universe and you probably won't find each other. But there's multiplayer, and then two people found each other, like went to the same exact spot in the game, and realized that there's not multiplayer. God dang, this field is huge. Looks so tiny on the map, but it's huge. Okay, how do I buy this? Can I just go into it and buy this? How does this work? Okay. How do I buy? Rage is considered to be a mix of Fallout and Borderlands. Where's the menu to like buy things? I don't know where to go to buy land. Government building, transport company, electrics. Where do you buy land? Does anybody know how to buy land in Farm Sim 19? I mean, obviously this is a mod pack, so it's gonna be a little bit different probably, but excuse me. Lands. Here we go. X. Buy. There we go. Now we own 47. There's just so much on the map. It's hard to tell what to hit. So we're gonna unfold the harvester. Let's go. We don't want to pipe out. Disable straw swath because we don't want that. Or at least I don't think we want that. I don't 100% remember which one's the way I want it to be. And I'm not going to do the auto driving stuff, at least not for now, because I don't know how to do configure any of that. And I don't think it's set up properly anyways. I don't like that it doesn't have wheel turn back. That makes this a lot harder. Okay. That's a problem. Maybe I can just plant over it. I don't know where the cops are going. So I'm gonna assume it's one of those glitch things where it visually shows stuff on here, but the game doesn't recognize that there's stuff on here. So we're just gonna try to plant over it and see what happens. Gosh, I regret getting the double wheels now. I need to get like my wheel set up for this, my steering wheel, and I was watching the Northern Alex the other day. I mentioned this. Catch a rogue farmer. There it is. And he uses his steering wheel and a joystick and a button box for his setup, and it looks really cool, and I'd like to do something like that, but I don't know. Okay, how do I change seeds? Select seed is with Y. So we are doing soybeans. Okay. Let's... Is there an unfold? There's an unload. I don't want to unload. I want to lower sower. Ridge marker. Let's get a ridge marker out. Oh, crop destruction's on. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna want to turn that off because I don't like playing with crop destruction on. The normal automatic engine starts. Let's turn that off. Stop and go braking on. Plant withering off. I don't like that. Off. We'll do the plowing is fine. Weeds on. Whether or not weeds will grow in your field. I mean, sure, I guess. I don't know. Okay, I don't know how much this is gonna... We definitely shouldn't have gotten the big tractor. Definitely made a mistake on this one, boys. We have to get our first wheel here. Wow, we're just gonna try it out. There we go. We're farming. I don't remember how to do the cruise control 3. There we go. The 11 miles an hour seems hella fast. Jacob MP06 with the follow, my dude. Thank you so much. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the Dub Nation. Glad you could be here, dude. Appreciate you. Wow, this is awesome to have all you guys in here right now. This is cool. I'm excited for this. We got so many people in here. This is like abnormal for a non-DOJ stream. Have this many people in here. I love it though. I'll tell you that. I love it. I love that you guys want to come see this content, or at least come see me. Let's make sure. Oh, that's a big bridge closed sign. Let's get our beacons on here since we're going onto the road here. We definitely didn't need the dualies on this tractor for sure. What is ridge marker Z? There we go. Lower the seeder. And get that going into cruise control. There we go. It's pretty much just one lane in for this. Because it's such a small seeder. We've got a huge tractor for a small seeder. Super overkill. You're probably like wasting fuel as well from having these dually tires. You know me whenever I can make it, but yeah, I appreciate it, dude. Obviously, real life comes first, but yeah, I love when you guys, come out for non-TOJ stuff. That's definitely what I want. I want to have viewers that are here for more than just DOJ. And sometimes that's hard to come by. Ah, we missed the end. Can I get it without messing up? There we go. The tractor does look pretty cool though. Yeah, for sure it does. It looks badass. It's the Compensator 9000, dude. Alright, Sean, gotta head off and head to bed. Alright, dude. Have a good night, buddy. Yeah, tonight's gonna be kind of a short stream anyways. Because, you know, I kind of want to just test this out and play with it a little bit. See if this was a viable solution for us to stream. And if it's something that, you know, people like to see. But it seems like some people do like to see it, so. And it seems to be working. So we'll definitely be doing some streaming with this. And make a little series out of it, maybe. Some casual streaming. Oh, no worries. The Born AK. Hey, you know what? I'm glad that you don't know, honestly. Honestly, that's a positive. So don't feel bad for not knowing. DOJ is a GTA 5 roleplay community. We do first responder type roleplay. And, it's a fairly big community in the GTA scene, so did I not put out the I guess I didn't put that out. I State Law, what's going on, dude? How you doing? Welcome to the stream, my man. Welcome to the Dub Nation. Thanks so much for being here. So yeah, it's a modded modded GTA roleplay community on PC that I'm a part of, and so like a lot of what happens, because it's such a well-known community in the GTA scene. You know what tends to happen is we get a lot of people that are kind of fanboys, quote unquote fanboys, and they're really only there for that particular content, which is fine if that's if that's what you do, that's fine. But you know, when it comes to like me as a streamer, it's a little bit harder for me as a streamer when somebody's only there for that content, because then if I don't want to play, you know, GTA for a day or whatever, then it's like people don't show up. People don't show up for the streams. You know, I get it though, but sometimes it's just the way it is. It's not always the way you like it, but it's the way it is. So I'll definitely work on getting like a controller set up properly, a steering wheel and stuff, so we can be a little bit more dynamic with this content and a little more fluid with the controls and stuff, and the actual usage here. Maybe add the autopilot stuff for the fields. So we're seeding and fertilizing at the same time here. So what that's going to do is that's going to give us higher yields on the crops when we go to harvest them later. Because we picked up a seeder that has a built-in fertilizer as well. God, it's getting hotter in my room right now. It's getting later and it's getting hotter. What is going on? What is this global warming? It's ridiculous. Good, nobody comes down this side road. Makes it easy for me to turn around over here. But weird how it doesn't render the darker dirt from a distance. Yeah, it's just the render distance. Probably because this is just such a huge mod pack. Probably is having a hard time loading it all. Personally, don't care if you're playing DOJ any other games. Still pop in to watch unless you're doing your own stream. Hey, I appreciate that. That means honestly, that like to any streamer that you say that to, that means the world to them. Because that's genuinely what we're here for, is to try to culture a community of people that are here for personality and general content, not for, you know, necessarily for one specific thing. And I love to have a community that is open to a variety of different games and genres and things. So that way, like, I can switch up my game, and then you guys can play with me, and like that's because obviously you guys can't join me in DOJ if you're not a member, so it kind of makes it hard. Whereas I'm playing a game like this, you know, then you guys can join me once I set up a server for it or whatever, or other multiplayer games that we do. You guys can easily just hop in and play with me, and I can enjoy an experience with you guys, and that's something I personally enjoy. Is playing with viewers and with fans and with people in the community. We're kind of off on our line here. We're a little bit not going straight here. I gotta turn the AC up. I'm sweating, dude. It is hot. Guten Tag, Rope Guy. What's going on, dude? How are you, buddy? Welcome to the stream, dude. I'm sweating in this heat. I think it's because I got like the light on my face now and stuff. It's making it warm, even though it's LED light, but it still puts out heat. LEDs still put out heat. Not everybody realizes that. It's 1:40 in the morning. You couldn't stay asleep, so not sure. Yeah, my smoothie's probably melted. Yep, it's getting melted. I can start drinking it. I haven't even been paying. It's that hot, dude. It melted it that fast. Ah, we're getting off our line. Hey, Rope Guy with the follow, dude. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the Dub Nation. Got a white gummy smoothie from Jamba Juice. Don't know how I haven't followed talking so much. It happens. No worries, dude. I love Jamba Juice. Especially the white gummy smoothie. So good. We're gonna be making some bank off of this field once it comes out, dude. This is a big field. It's gonna take a long ass time, dude. I should have gotten a way smaller field. Holy cow, I should have gotten like 43 to start out with. That would have been a better time. I know you guys can't see it, but 43 is like a third of the size of this field. How's your night rope, guy? Besides not being able to sleep. Forgot I can do first person. The thing I love is these mirrors all work in this tractor. Everything works. It's beautiful. And all the dials work and everything, and like I can see my levels for all the stuff, and I've got all my controls here. So like if I was doing something, you could actually see these controls like working and stuff. It's really cool. It's Levolution. So you can see my trailer going down in the background there. Yeah, it's they've come a long way in terms of like graphics and stuff like that, and all that. They've got a lot of ambient lighting and stuff. The biggest thing, one of the cool things with 19 is they added I don't know the proper term, but the beacons on the tractors, like they've got, I know it sounds stupid and it's kind of a little tiny feature, but you can see the beacon like glowing, ambient glow and stuff on buildings and stuff like that, and you know it glows properly, realistic lighting and stuff. Such a small feature, but it makes the world a difference when you're talking about simulation games. You'd watch it, but you don't care to play it. That's fair. I get that one, yeah. So it's nice when you're doing like, if I set up like my, what is it called? My track IR, and you know, have like my steering wheel set up and stuff like that and controls, so I can like have it be more realistic, you know. You can get really immersive with these games, and it's crazy. They've come a long way. I want a cup of your vanilla tea. Just don't want to go through the work of making it since it's loose leaf. I don't ever drink loose leaf tea. Just because I really don't know how to make it properly, for one. And two, that's just a lot of extra work for tea. This way first. Do a right pattern here. There's 5-0. One time. Kind of getting back into the groove of things of how to play, because it's honestly been like a year since I've played this game. It feels like it probably has been close to a year, honestly. I prefer tea to coffee a lot of the time, so you went and learned how to make loose leaf tea. It's nice, so you can mix different teas to make your own tea to match the flavor profile you like. That's really cool. That's really cool. I'd like to be able to do that. Like, I'm not a big tea drinker, but I like tea. I'm definitely a coffee over tea kind of person, though. I need my coffee to survive. Tea just doesn't, it's just not strong enough to wake me up. I like tea as like a casual drink, but not for like waking up or energy stuff, you know. Like, I'll drink like black tea if I'm trying to get some energy out of it too. I like green tea, black tea, white tea. Flavored tea is always good too. I actually have a box. I have a Keurig at work, so I get the K-Cups, you know. So what I do is I go on Amazon and I just order a mixed box of various flavors. So I got one tea box and one coffee box, and I'm still on the tea box. It's because I don't drink that much tea, but it has like tons of different like tea flavors and stuff like that. And if I can get like seasonal ones as well, so I could get ones that are like kind of Christmassy or kind of Halloweeny, you know, fall flavors or whatever, or just other random flavors, you know. And so it's nice because I can experience different kinds of tea. Oop, missed that spot. I'll have to come back to that later, so I don't feel like going over that again because I've already left it. And then same thing with the coffee. Lets me try a bunch of different kinds of coffees and different flavors, and I love coffee, and I love trying different flavored coffee. I actually just recently signed up for. Ooh, I'm getting a little off course here. Let me get out of this view because I'm gonna end up messing up big time here. Here we go. Okay, we're good. Recently signed up for. Oof, what am I doing? Holy crap! We're gonna have to come through and fix this line. All right. For Black Rifle Coffee Company, it's one that another streamer I know, he promotes a lot, and so I checked them out, and they have a subscription service where you can have bags of beans delivered to you, and they have different flavors and stuff. Each month they'll like send you a different flavor each month for you to try out. So I just signed up for that, and so we just got our second bag of that coffee. So we'll be trying that one out soon because we're almost out of the first bag. I haven't actually seen any of their videos, so I'll have to look it up if you say they're funny. I like funny commercial stuff when they do, like, companies that do funny commercials. Like the Purple Mattress, I think that's hilarious. Purple Mattress commercials. I like coffee, but the variety of tea you prefer it. But if you want something strong, make it a coffee. Tim Hortons Dark, yeah, that's good. I don't drink black coffee though. I don't know what it like. No matter what, even like flavored coffee, you know, whatever kind of fancy coffee and stuff, it's not enough. It's not enough flavor. I don't really like the taste of just black coffee. It's too lacking in flavor for me, you know. So I always have to have like cream. I always have to add creamer. So I always put creamer in my coffee. Usually it's vanilla creamer, French vanilla creamer. So it ends up, they all kind of end up tasting the same at the end of the day because of the creamer. But sometimes they have like little hints of other flavor in, so I get that. And so I'll be like, oh, I like this one a lot, you know, whatever. Yeah, exactly. It's just too plain. I can't have black coffee. Yeah. I mean, if it was like if I was in a real pinch and there's nothing else available, there's no creamer available, and I'm just dying for coffee, and I've done it before, I'll drink a cup of black. I won't like it, but I'll drink it because I need it. You know what I mean? So like that's the only time I'll drink black coffee. Otherwise I'll just I'll pass, you know. Introduction to coffee was chocolate roast. Yeah, the blacks to prove the taste of coffee. Like, I think I've had chocolate roast, but it still wasn't enough. Just wasn't enough flavor for me. I like having a lot of flavor. I'm the kind of guy that likes to season food and have really flavorful things. I don't like bland stuff. I like it to be well flavored in general. So like drinks, food, everything. Gotta add my salts, my season, my pepper, everything, you know. Yeah, purple mattresses commercials are funny. Yeah, I love all companies that do that. That's the kind of people, like, they know their market. You know, they know the people that are watching TV that are gonna be like possibly buying a mattress off of a TV commercial. They know their market. They know who to cater their advertisements to and to make it, you know, funny for that market and enjoyable. Like, you think old people, I mean, like, okay, I'm 29, so I'm not the youngest, but I'm not old yet. Like, people like 40s, 50s, and stuff like that, like, they're not really watching TV and gonna be like, oh, let me go get a mattress. Like, that's not their thing, you know? They're gonna just be like, oh, we need a mattress. Let's go to the local mattress store. They're not looking for fancy, high-end mattresses like Purple. You know, whereas you get millennials and stuff like that that are looking to have something catered to their needs, and you know, we're extra. Millennials are extra. I'll admit it. We need stuff like Purple. I wish I could afford a Purple, honestly. I need a new mattress. I just can't afford one right now. It's on my eventually list. So I just have to suffer with the mattress I have. Sell pumpkin pie coffee at your work? I love pumpkin pie coffee. I could possibly drink pumpkin pie coffee black. Or or whatever, plain, however it's made. Yeah, this is a huge lot. We still got a long way to go. Like, we've got a little over a third, maybe. But yeah, let's sleep on your camping cot or your camping hammock instead of a Tempur-Pedic. Why though? Why would you want that? Danish Dunk, thank you so much for the follow, dude. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the donation. Glad to have you here tonight. Thanks so much for being here. What's a PSL? String PSLs? What is that? Rope guy, you're like, I feel like you're the type of guy that's like, you'd rather eat an MRE. Oh, Danish Dan DK, okay. Appreciate it. Thank you for correcting me. I don't think I'm cutting anything down, am I? No, I'm not. I totally didn't lower it. Oh, pumpkin spice latte. I do drink pumpkin spice lattes. Oh, oops. I can't tell if I'm what I'm doing right now. Hold on. It was down. Okay. I wasn't sure if it was down or not. Wow, that's rude. What was I saying? Yeah, but why would you want to? Okay, so it helps you. You're an Eagle Scout, yeah. I mean, I kind of that makes more sense too. And skating has always been your life for pretty much forever. Oh, okay, that's cool. I guess. I mean, I guess if you're like an outdoorsy kind of guy, I guess that makes sense. I did Boy Scouts, but I definitely did not get to Eagle. I don't even remember what rank I was. When I left it, but I aged out of it. Because I transferred troops. I was in one troop, and I wasn't really enjoying it. Danish Dan, thank you so much for the tier 1 subscription, brother. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome to the Dub Squad, dude. Make sure you do get in the Discord as well, so you get your sub rolls. Thank you so much, dude. So I was in one troop, and then I transferred to another troop because I wasn't really liking the leadership in that troop, and I think that kind of held me back from really succeeding because of just the way that things were operating there. And then when I switched troops, it was a much better instance afterwards. Danish Dan with the 5 gifted tier 1 subs. Holy crap, dude. Hey, Big Wiggle, make chicken fingers, Rope Guy, CRG, and Jared Belch. Make sure you give Dan a big thank you for those gifted subs, dude. Holy cow. Thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate you. Thank you, brother. Let's get some sub hype in the chat for that for sure, dude. Here we go. All you new subs, get that sub hype going. Get that sub hype going. I love it. Thank you so much, Dan, again. Make sure you guys, if you guys are new, make sure you guys do jump in the Discord, connect to your account with Twitch, and you'll get the subscriber roll in the Discord within an hour, and you get some exclusive perks for being a subscriber. How about a KO instead? I don't know what that means. Oh, okay. DK Gaming. Okay. Gotcha. I see you.
My man.
Thank you so much, dude. So yeah, so then I aged out of Boy Scouts when I turned 18, and yeah, I haven't really done much like I haven't been doing a whole lot of outdoorsy type stuff since then. You know, like I used to go camping when I was in Boy Scouts. I did all the camping, hiking, backpacking, and shit like that, and going to campgrounds and stuff. Did activities, all the like doing shooting, archery, stuff like that. That's where I learned to shoot. I was in Boy Scouts. Holy cow! Danish Dan with another gift, 5 gifted subs. Mr. Timepiece, Big Otis, Gaming with Charisse, and it's Lost the Guy. Got the gifted, was it 4 or 5? Oh, and I Blue with the gifted subs from Danish Dan. Thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate you. Another big round of applause. Let's get some more sub hype in the chat, dude. Rogue Guy with 105. Are we getting a hype train started, dude? 105 biddies. Thank you so much, Rogue Guy. Really appreciate you, dude. Thank you.
That's a huge bitch.
Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate you guys are making my lights freak out. It's a good thing I'm not epileptic or anything. That'd be a problem. I wonder if I should have some kind of warning for that on my stream. I mean, I guess it kind of would be expected with my stream because it's, you know, DOJ and police lights and stuff. I don't know. I always kind of think about that, like if that's something like people should do warnings for. Got Eagle at 15. Holy shit, dude. That is insane. Eagle Scout at 15 years old. Wow. Hey, you really were into it, dude. Holy cow. Hey, that's awesome though, dude. That's awesome. Good on you. I wanted to be an Eagle Scout. I wanted to get there. It just didn't happen. You spent enough money on me. Hey, Dan, I appreciate it, dude. Thank you so much for all the support and all the love. I'm sure everybody that you gifted subs to really appreciate it, dude. Thank you.
My man. EA.
Been a while since I busted out some of the soundboards. You're also a major member of the OA and Venture Scout and an assistant scoutmaster right now, as well as you teach pretty much all the merit. Dude, that is awesome. I don't really know what OA is, though. I've heard of it, but I don't really know what it is. And I'm not really familiar with what a Venture Scout is either, though I've heard of it a little bit. Is Venture Scout like what you do after you're 18? So like young adult Boy Scouts or something? Or how does that work? I don't know. Just realized HPW, well, your name rolls off of someone else's tongue. What? You realize how well a name rolls off? I don't know what you're. I don't know what you mean. What are the year row? Yeah, that makes sense. It's honor site is scouting and Venture Scouting is 14 and 21. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Looks like we missed a couple spots out there in the field. Oh well. Yeah, I definitely wasn't that good to get into OA and stuff. Well, I was high adventure stuff like shooting whatever gun you want. Shot larger caliber guns. That's cool. Excuse me. Yeah, we did like 22s and stuff like that when I was in Scouts. 12 gauge shotguns. And then archery. The big ones. They had when I was going to one of my camps, they had a black powder as well, but I didn't do that one because that costed a lot of money back then to shoot that off. And I was like, it's not necessary to spend that much money on it. So I never shot a black powder. Again, you probably shot it at St. Caliper at some point. Nice, dude. I've kind of gotten in a little bit into guns, you know, since being an adult and stuff now. Oh, I gotta stretch a little bit here. Like I have a Glock 17 now that I use because I do armed security. Fortunately, we can't have ARs in California, so I can't have any of that. But who knows? There's a lot. I don't know if you know anything about the current appeals going on or follow any of that for California, but they're currently trying to appeal the assault rifle ban as well as the large magazine ban, and the background check requirement for ammo purchasing and also ammo being purchased and sent in the mail. So there's a lot of appeals going on. The NRA is very busy. So I'm excited. I've already got a couple of they're really standard, but in California we call them high capacity magazines. But standard capacity magazines for my Glock, they're already on back order. So, and like pretty much companies are taking orders and just waiting for the ruling to come down one way or the other. So I already have the orders in, so I just have to wait for the ruling to come down, whether that they approve the appeal or not. You know, the appeal goes through with the DOJ. And then if they do, then I'll get my order fulfilled, and if not, then they'll probably cancel my order. Because right now we can only have 10 rounds capacity magazines. 9+1. So it's a little limiting. I mean, I can agree to an extent that it's not necessarily necessary for everybody to have, but I think it should be an option still. I mean, since I do armed security, I mean, it would be kind of nice to have a few extra rounds, you know, available to me in case shit hits the fan. We live in Tennessee, barely had any gun laws, 0 knife restrictions, being 18 to purchase your own pocket knife. We don't have age restrictions as far as I know. Maybe 16 or something on pocket knives, but we do have like size restrictions on blades. They've got to be under a certain size to be like carryable for personal use type stuff. I don't know, to me, like, that's not even like something I would even bother with. It's like, I'm not gonna want to carry around a big ass knife. Like, I'm not fucking Crocodile Dundee. I don't need a big ass knife. That's a knife. You know, like, fuck it. I don't need that, dude. Pocket knife's fine. I don't need anything bigger than that. Like, I think that's... I just don't have a need for it, you know? I mean, if I wanted to collect knives, okay, maybe, but... That's a whole different story. Sean Drum 28 with the follow, dude. Thank you so much. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the Dub Nation. Glad to have you here, buddy. Kellis needs to scrap the ban on straws. Yeah, tell me about it, dude. Paper straws are the fucking worst. I hate paper straws with a fucking passion. Hate to say it, but turtles can go suck it, dude. I want my goddamn straws back. And then California did the whole thing on adding a tax on using plastic bags. You gotta pay 10 cents for a plastic bag when you go to the store. So it's either you gotta use reusable bags or pay the 10 cents per bag. I mean, I just pay the 10 cents because I'm not gonna fucking carry around reusable bags. That's stupid, but a lot of people do that. But even now, with COVID, they're saying if you have reusable bags, you have to pay, like, they won't even pack your, they won't pack your bags, your reusable bags. I was gonna say grocery bags, but it's not really a grocery bag. But they won't pack your items for you like they normally would with COVID. So it's like it's that much more harder for you if you decide to not pay the 10 cents. Like, then you have to pack it all yourself. I'd just rather be just fuck it, dude. And I only end up, like, I don't have a family to shop for or anything, so I mean, like, I'm a little bit of a different story than most people probably. But, like, I don't have a lot of stuff that I purchase at one time from the grocery store. So, like, the most I ever need is 1 or 2 bags. So it's like 10 cents, 20 cents. Fuck it, just add it on. I don't care. I'm not gonna worry about 20 cents at the end of the day. Live in California, we got bigger fish to fry than 20 cents. And knives are illegal in a lot of states. They're not crazy like a 3-inch folding spring assisted. That's illegal in a lot of states. Yeah, anything like spring assisted is illegal in California. And you self-scan stuff so you don't mind reusable bags. I honestly like to do self-scan a lot of the time too. But they got rid of a lot of the self-scan stuff. I don't know why. Some places do it, like Walmart still has it. Some of the grocery stores around me, they used to have it, and they got rid of it. I don't know why. I don't know why they got rid of it. I don't know if it's supposed to be easier, or if the unions fought back and they're like, all right, you're cutting employees by getting rid of these, you know, self checkouts and stuff or whatever, and maybe that's why they had to hold it back or something. Like, they converted registers to self checkouts and then back to regular registers, and I'm like, what? Why? And now it's like they don't even fill all the registers, so it's so dumb. Makes 0 sense. There's never enough cashiers. They do one thing right by adding the self-checkouts, and then they take it away. I don't know. I don't get it. So most of the time I'm just in the express lane anyways. Notice a lot of self-scans are gotten rid of, and you just use the app. I don't know about we don't have any stores that use apps here, like Amazon Store, Amazon Go, whatever it is, if that's what you're kind of referring to. Self-scans, you don't pay much attention. Yeah, we don't have any of that here yet, at least not in my area. Maybe Northern California might, but not in Southern California. We're not that bougie yet. Oh, look at our crops are starting to grow over there. It'll be grown by the time we get done with this field. We're gonna need more seeds, dude. We're not even gonna be able to finish this field with this seed. Oh, come on. I'm missing a line now. Damn it. I was talking about not having straight lines on the field. Like Sam's Club, you scan product bars, and you haven't paid through the app. So we don't have a Sam's Club really around here anymore. At least not in my area. We have Costco, but they don't have self-checkout like that. All the Sam's Clubs closed down around here. We have Dillion's, which is Kroger's under a different name. Walmart, Sam's Club, Save-A-Lot, and Target. We don't have Save-A-Lot anymore. I think we used to back in the day. That's an old brand there. We have Big Lots. That might be the new version of Save-A-Lot now. So we have Costco, Walmart, Target, Big Lots, Walgreens, CVS. There's some Rite Aid still around. We have Albertsons. Gilson's, those are 2 grocery stores, depending on which cities you're in. Or I think it's Gelson's, not Gilson's. What else? We have Ralph's, Vaughn's. A lot of the chains. We have the West Coast chains. We don't have any like any come and goes or anything like that, or Casey's. We don't have those over here. Or what's the other? I can't think of the other store that's over there. That's on the Midwest. Live in a place where it makes sense to do grocery shopping on Amazon. Probably would, but I'm not in a place that it makes sense. I don't do grocery shopping on Amazon, no, but there's like in Northern California, they've made like a couple of shops to where you go in and there's like cameras and barcodes, special QR codes and shit, so that it knows what you're picking up and putting like in your basket, and then you just check out on your phone and then you walk out of the store. It's been already tricked before. Like there's ways to trick the system, or unintentionally not get charged for things or whatever. So it's definitely not a perfect system, but I think that they just kind of take it with what it is. But it's it's there. That's why it's not widespread yet, because they're still kind of working out the kinks on that. But that's like only in a couple of cities. Like that's not a widespread thing at all, and it's not in this area at all either. And doing like Amazon grocery or whatever it is, the grocery side of it, it's not a good value, because you end up having to pay a lot more. Like you don't get Prime shipping on grocery items on the Amazon Pantry or whatever they call it. So like you have to pay for shipping as well. And it's like, why I'm already paying for Amazon Prime, why do I have to pay for shipping? It's kind of dumb, but whatever. Space Scar, what's going on, dude? How are you, buddy? Welcome to the stream. There are 3 places where you cannot pay me to live there. It's because of the laws, temperatures, crowdness. California, Florida, New York City. I feel it. I don't think I can live in Florida. New York City, I probably wouldn't want to live in either. California, I like, maybe it's just because I'm biased because I grew up here and everything, but I like it, for the most part. I mean, I could kind of just deal with the shortcomings. It's just one of those things you just kind of accept being a Californian. and I think that's kind of why I'm just like immune to it now. But I wouldn't mind, like, down the line, if I was to ever go full time with Twitch or streaming or whatever, or like eventually if I when I retire, and like down the line, like I wouldn't mind leaving California. Like I can do that. I don't have any like true ties to California where I'm like, oh, I need to be here. You know, I'm a, you know, Californian through and through, whatever. No, it ain't like that, but I like it. I like the weather. I'm here for the weather. That's a big thing for me. And that California is pretty modern on the technological front. Not many states can say that realistically, that they're really modernized, and California is a fairly modern state. We have stupid rules, stupid laws, you know, stupid policies for things. Everything's expensive. But being a technological kind of guy, it's one of those things you have to suffer for technology, you know? It's the way it is. Space Scar, I'm doing good, dude. Thank you for asking, brother. Never bought food online unless it's pizza delivery, pick up at the store, place ordering. I DoorDash all the time. Most of my meals that I eat at home are DoorDash delivery. Because I don't really cook that much. I just don't have time. So I just get DoorDash. Or I might pick something up on the way home or something, but I mostly just eat out. Moved around a lot when you're really young, so you've been all over the East Coast where people sing country roads. See, I mean, I like country, I'm a country guy, but I still like technology. I like to joke that they have no right to sing the songs since they don't live there or have been from there. They're born in West Virginia. It's funny, I said that right before I read that what you said. Personally, would rather cook, but also love cooking in cast iron. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind cooking. I just don't want to. It just takes so much time for me. Like, there's so many other things that I could spend my time on instead. You know what I mean? Like, I could be working on a project instead of sitting in a kitchen cooking. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I just feel like it's time that I don't have to waste. But, I mean, I probably waste it on something else, but I don't know. It's a give and take. DoorDash seems more expensive. I think it depends on what places you go to. You know, because they vary. Each place varies in their pricing and their rates. I have the Dash Pass, so I pay monthly, which basically I get free shipping or free delivery for anything over $12. And then I get discounted fees as well for being that monthly subscription. So I end up saving money by being on it because I order so much. Now, if you don't order a lot, it might not be advantageous for you to have a Dash Pass or whatever. But and maybe in that case, there's other apps like Uber or Grubhub or whatever. It might be cheaper for you. But based on the locations that are in my area that I like to eat from, DoorDash is the cheapest out of all of them. But because the other thing is because it's just me. I'm just feeding myself. Like, I'm not feeding a significant other or a family or anything like that. So like to me, I don't feel like the value of cooking if it's just for me. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm, you know, when I wasn't single, when I had a girlfriend before, like, I cooked, you know, I cooked a lot more because it's the whole experience of cooking, you know, with your significant other or whatever, and having a nice meal with them and all that. But, so, you know, I cooked a lot more back then, but being single, it's just spending all that time cooking I could have a TV dinner in 5 minutes versus spending 20 minutes to make something or whatever, that's just for me. Like, I'm not that bougie of myself. I don't know, it's just me. Like, I don't knock anybody that likes cooking. I got friends that love cooking and stuff like that. I have no problem with that. I don't knock cooking, obviously. I love food. No matter how it comes. BBC Canada did something about cost, speed, and markup on food delivery services. Yeah, I think they do mark it up a little bit, but it's one of those things you just gotta look at it and analyze the numbers and see whether it's actually cheaper. You know what I mean? In places that I go to, some of the places I can see it like, oh yeah, they marked this up, and I probably won't eat from them because they marked it up on the app or whatever. But the other places that don't mark it up and they just have the same price and they just have a delivery fee, and so that's where the Dash Pass comes in, to where I get that free delivery and stuff, and so I'm saving time. I'm paying a little bit more. It's what it is. You're paying for convenience. You got to think of it that way. You're paying for the convenience and not having to go drive to the location, wait for an order, and then drive back home or wherever. You're having the convenience of you can keep doing whatever you're doing. I can keep gaming while I put in an order. I can keep working on something while I put in an order. Have somebody else go pick it up, bring it to me while I still do what I need to do. And then when it gets here, then I just eat right away. You know what I mean? So it's a convenience. That's why everything at convenience stores are a little bit more expensive than if you got them from somewhere else, because you're paying for convenience. You're paying for the ease of access. And so you just get you got to trade $1 for your time. How much is your time worth? That's really the way I think about it at the end of the day. How much is your time worth? Just Outlaw, what's going on, dude? You're heading to school. Have a good day at school, dude. You must be in Europe or something. When someone orders a pizza, goes through DoorDash to place an order. Our $13 pizza would cost $15 to $20 through the DoorDash. Yeah, that's what I was saying. But in that case, I don't order pizza through DoorDash or something. That just seems ridiculous because pizza places already offer delivery. Why would I want to pay a third party for delivery to deliver pizza from a place that delivers? I'll pay the few bucks from a pizza place to get it delivered and save money that way. But it's for places that don't do delivery. That's really what the use case is. Big Much 69 with the follow, my man. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the Dub Nation. Glad to have you here, dude. Make sure you make you feel welcome in the chat. I've had people order 4-count tablets of Benadryl and nothing else when they use DoorDash. There it is. Hey, I've ordered stuff from. Even 7-Eleven has their own delivery now. DoorDash does it as well, but 7-Eleven has their own delivery service now too. So I can just go into the 7-Eleven app, order if I really am feeling lazy and don't feel like going down, or I'm in pajamas and comfortable and don't want to get out of bed or whatever, I can, place an order through an app. Yeah, I have to pay a little bit more because it's, convenience again. But I get, my cup of my drinks or whatever I want to get from 7-Eleven, and I just get it delivered to me. Or my snacks. You're paying for convenience. Like I said, how much is your time worth? That's what I'm saying. Big Much 69, new here. Kind of interested to see what it's like to watch a fellow FS19 player live. Never watched a live for FS. Hey, glad to have you here, dude. We're kind of just getting back into it for the first time in a long time. I haven't played Farm Sim in probably about a year. And so we're trying out one of the new maps that's from a developer that I followed in previous Farm Sim games. This is the Pleasant Valley County or country map. I don't know, is it county or I think it's county. Pleasant Valley County. It's a 16 times map, and it's heavily modded. It's about 3.5 to 4 gigs of mods, including the map. And I like the way they make this mod because it just adds a lot of stuff and a lot of versatility to this game. So it's not just simple farming. And so that's kind of why I wanted to get back into it. I've been watching, there's another simulator streamer that I like to watch called the Northern Alex. He's actually the Canada ambassador for Giants Software, and I watch him. And I was talking to him about it, and he got me interested into checking this out again. And so I re-downloaded it, got the mods and stuff, and said, why not? Let's start it up and see how it goes. Personally playing Xbox, we recently bought the new MacBook 2020 and waiting for FS19 to download so you can actually do some mods. I don't know how well it's going to play on a MacBook, but hey, good luck to you, dude. I mean, I guess I've played Farm Sim on low settings on a really crappy PC before, so I imagine that playing on a MacBook probably wouldn't be the worst experience. You probably just won't get like super high graphics though, I think, because just Mac doesn't have that real graphics capability for gaming. But good luck, dude. You know, there's lots of mods out there. You know, so you kind of have to go through it and see what you like and what kind of style you like for your mod packs. There's a decent variety of styles out there. Maybe we had some order condoms through DoorDash once. Can you do that? I mean, I've never looked. I don't know, to be honest, I think that's something I'd probably just go to the store for, though. Zach Scott, what's going on, dude? How are you doing, buddy? Welcome to the stream. I'd probably make the trip if that's what I'm getting, honestly. That'd be a little embarrassing to have somebody delivering that. And then two, that's the kind of thing you want to make sure you're sure about the packaging on that, and you want to make sure that it hasn't been tampered with. So I wouldn't really want to trust somebody else with that. You know what I mean? Like, anything could happen. That'd be a little sketch. A little sketch to say the least. Steam Workshop for Tabletop Simulator is nuts. Yeah, I heard you guys talking about it before. Happy said she's going to be getting Tabletop. I think I have Tabletop as well. See, the whole thing, Rope Guy, with Farm Sim, though, they don't use the Steam Marketplace as their main source of distribution. There are numerous websites that host mod packs for this game. They don't use the Steam Workshop. It's a far less common place for mods for this game. Things getting condensation everywhere. Gotta wipe this down real quick. So, like, if you look back, excuse me, at like FS17 or 15, there's a lot of mods for those games on various sites. So, realistically, there's a pretty decent sized modding community when it comes to simulation games in general. Big Munch, yeah, I thought so, but it's worth a shot. Thinking about getting a game PC or at least a gaming laptop. And if my Mac doesn't run well, I already have it bought. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna knock you getting a MacBook. I have a MacBook. I like my MacBook. It's great for productivity and stuff like that. It's not great for gaming. At least mine isn't. You know what I mean? Like, if it works for you, that's awesome. But that's why I have a gaming PC. I definitely would never recommend anybody to ever get a gaming laptop. I just can't recommend it. Laptops just aren't good for gaming in general. They never have been, and they probably never will be, unless you spend an ass load more money for the same thing you can get on a desktop for half the price. You know what I mean? That's how I see it. Like, my roommate, he has a gaming laptop. You think he spent like $2,500 on it or something, and it's basically the same as my PC that I paid like maybe $1,500 for. You know what I mean? At the end of the day. So you gotta think about where the value is. Yeah, it's portable, but you're paying a lot more for that portability. You got some strange characters in Kansas? I bet. What pissed me off at one point is we were in a D&D group, and due to falling out between me and the Dungeon Master, left the group, and after I left, they switched to using Tabletop Simulator, when before that I was the only one with Tabletop Simulator. It happens. Tell me about D&D on Tabletop for a while before that too. I never got into D&D. It's just not something I ever got into. Wasn't my cup of tea. My step siblings, at least a couple of them play it. It's just not my, I don't know, never really my thing. And not that I don't like it, I just never got into it. Never really had somebody to kind of show me and play with me on that, so I just never did it. Gaming laptop was highly niche at one point. Bought an Alienware 15, and I regret it. But I'm gaming on it now with Linux. The COS is still a beast. Yeah, I mean, Alienware was good back in the day. It had a heyday, but it's that you had to pay serious money for an Alienware laptop back then. That was like the golden ticket, having an Alienware laptop. That was back when I had like dial-up and shit. People were buying Alienware laptops. That was crazy. Yeah, but for schoolwork and your photography, videography work, and it's great for that kind of stuff. Yeah, exactly. It's great for productivity. And that's why I got my MacBook too, because I do photography, and I did it for like being able to edit like vlogging and stuff like that, or editing YouTube videos and stuff. I never really got into the editing because I don't know Final Cut Pro or Premiere Pro, so I kind of wasted a little bit on that. But I mean, I could still learn it and still end up using it. I think I would like to learn Final Cut, just because from what I've seen from other people that do professional editing on a Mac, they say that Final Cut is like the best to use at the end of the day on a Mac. So like, I'd like to learn Final Cut. I feel bad because not that I feel bad, but I kind of hate myself a little bit, kick myself, because when I was in high school, I was actually in a video class for a semester, and they used Final Cut, and I just never really took the time to learn it. I didn't take advantage of that, and I could have learned that, and I just didn't. So, but what I used to use when I did a lot of video editing was Vegas, Sony Vegas Pro, and that was my go-to editing for YouTube videos, and still kind of is when I do edits. So, but yeah, I need to get into learning Final Cut. I would say try Final Cut, or if you can afford it, obviously, or whatever you want to do to get that. But if you need something free, try DaVinci Resolve for video editing, or if your school's providing something for you, even better. If you can get your hands on like a student copy of Final Cut, or if your school provide Final Cut to you, I'd highly recommend learning that, because that seems to be the way to go. Use all fancy Adobe programs for your photos and videos. Just use iMovie. An old camera that uses mini DV tapes. Wow, that's old. use any other program for inputting your footage. Hey, if that works for you and you're working with older technology, that's fine. I use Adobe for photo editing as well, for like Lightroom and Photoshop and stuff like that. And I use Illustrator for when I'm doing design work. So definitely, I love Adobe for that. But I've been told that Premiere Pro, it doesn't hold up. It just doesn't hold up against Final Cut. In terms of ease of use as well as render times, it's just better with Final Cut. So if you ever get into more modern, videography and stuff like that, outside of tapes, look into Final Cut for sure. Gaming laptops made sense at the time for you, but now you really need to build your desktop. Yeah, exactly. Gaming laptops don't make sense anymore. They just don't. Back when, co-op was a big thing, back before the internet was as big, before the infrastructure for internet was there, when everybody had dial-up and stuff like that, gaming laptops were in its heyday because you wanted to go over to your buddy's house and play with him, and you had LAN parties and shit, and carrying around a desktop was a pain in the ass, and so you get a laptop. And so that was the reason for getting those things. Whereas now, most games are single player or online co-op, and they're not really, nobody really does local co-op anymore, or even as much LAN. I mean, LAN parties still exist. They're definitely not as big as they used to be, though. You know what I mean? So like, gaming laptops have definitely lost their place in the industry. No one wants to reenact Big Bang Theory with the whole gaming on laptops. Yeah, it's fun, but D&D, you really need a good group to play together. The name Alienware is 1K extra. That's accurate. MSI did a gaming laptop, but laptops designed for gaming don't have a long lifespan. That's also true. Laptops in general don't have a long lifespan, and gaming laptops especially don't have a long lifespan, just because the technology in the gaming industry is evolving so fast that laptops can't keep up, because they're already behind. By the time laptops even come out with technology, it's already at a point where it's been around for a while, and it's kind of already at the end of its heyday by the time it hits a laptop. So it's just one of those things. Harry Harris 421, thank you so much for the follow, dude. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the Dub Nation. Glad to have you here, dude. Everything you use is open source when it comes to editing stuff. Like, use GIMP on Linux and learn how to use Photoshop in high school, but you like to use GIMP more. You learn to like GIMP more. Hey, if that works for you, that's awesome. I never really got into GIMP. I learned on Photoshop. I'm trying to learn to use like Affinity, and I would like to learn to use more like Procreate for illustration, drawing on like iPad and stuff like that. So I have the Procreate, I have Affinity and stuff. I got those when they were on sale, so I have a lifetime license on that, which is nice. But yeah, I mean, I don't mind premium software, but I understand that people want to get open source as well and save money that way. If you ever get a gaming laptop again, it'll be from System 76 or Origin PC. I don't know what System 76 is. I don't know. I wouldn't even know what to recommend to somebody if they were like adamant about getting a gaming laptop. I wouldn't even know what to recommend them, because I just don't know of anything that's actually reliable enough to really suggest that, because it's just not. It's not a reliable means of gaming. Yeah, Premiere Pro is hard to use. Still use digital cameras for some work, but Premiere just isn't worth it. Yeah, exactly. Learn Final Cut, dude. Funny if you purchased Bejeweled 3 on Steam recently for the nostalgia trip. I have a couple old games like that. I have like Zuma and shit. Some of those old throwback games. I've got a few of those. I've got Chips Challenge. Yeah, that's a throwback right there. If you know Chips Challenge, dude, that's OG gaming right there. That's OG PC gaming. What's funny with the games, Alienware has an Intel Core i7-6700 HQ with NVIDIA GTX 980, and when you switched it to Linux instead of Windows, all modern games that can run on Linux run really well on it for being how old it is. Well, because a 980 isn't bad still. You know what I mean? Like a 980 is not the worst thing. Especially if you're running at a lower resolution, which gaming laptops tend to run at a lower resolution. You know what I mean? Like some you'll get 1080, most are less than 1080 though. Most laptops are less than 1080p. Now they're more standard 1080p, but for a long time 1080p was not the standard for laptops. And so it's a lot easier for laptop hardware to do, you know, gaming back then, because you weren't trying to use the same, you weren't trying to game at high resolutions like you would on a PC. You know what I mean? So it didn't take as much power. Rather keep buying refurbished computers to turn into budget gaming computers. You're smart enough to build a computer from the ground up, just don't have the budget yet to do it. Yeah. Hey, dude, I did that. I pieced together stuff when I was growing up, you know. I actually bought, you know, a cheap computer first when I was starting to try to learn to get into PC gaming and stuff like that. I bought my own computer first, and then I realized I had to build it because buying a computer just isn't gonna work for gaming. You know, so I would always do that back when I had crappy PCs and stuff. I'd go to thrift stores, Goodwill and stuff, and I would scour for old thrown away computers, and I still do occasionally. I'll look around if anything has any value to it, you know. I might pick up an old system or something and scrap it for parts and have them as backup parts or whatever like that, you know. There's still some value in old technology if you know how to repurpose it. System 76 makes computers based on Linux and open source. Okay. What kind of farm setup you got on this map? I don't know what you mean by that. So here, let me stop the tractor here, and I'll just show you the map. It's got to save first. Like I said, it's a 16 times map. So what that means is it's 16 times the size of the default map size. So, excuse me. So this is a huge map. So this is the field that we're on right now, 47. And you can see it's been taking this whole stream just to get this section. We're not even done yet. And I missed a couple spots there. But you can see how many fields there are. There's, looks like 94 fields about on this map. I mean, look at this, 64. That's fucking ginormous. 80, 77. Like, these are freaking huge. These are ginormous fields. And there's these big bodies of water, these big canals and rivers that we'll be able to get like barges and stuff in. There's a mine up here. So this is a big mod pack. So there's a lot of things on this map going on. So this isn't really anywhere near standard kind of farming sim. And that's kind of what I like, is that it's not standard. So you saw how tiny that square was on the screen. I mean, this is how big this field is here that we're on. It's also from Linux having next to no overhead since instead of Windows 10. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Linux has no overhead as well. OG gaming is when you're playing games like Doom, Wolfenstein, Nibbles, Guerrilla Wars, and other games that ran on Windows 3.1 DOS shell. That's what I'm saying, dude. That's what Chip's Challenge ran back then, dude. That's OG. Wolfenstein, I definitely played that. Definitely played that back in the DOS era. My dad actually used to be like, back in the DOS days and early Windows days, my dad was kind of a gamer. Like, he didn't have like a lot of games, but like he had a few games that he liked to play a lot, and you know, that's kind of what got me into gaming, is watching him play those old games. Now he's not much of a gamer, but he's kind of getting back into gaming. I'm trying to get him back into gaming. We actually just, if you've been following my channel, I helped my dad build his first gaming PC. And so we built him a Ryzen PC, and he's using a 1070 card, and he's got a few games, and I got him a copy of Flight Simulator, and so something to mess around with and all that, and check out. He's not much of a gamer still, so he's still kind of learning he's still trying to figure out what he likes and stuff for gaming. Everything's changed from the way it used to be. For a long time, he was a mobile gamer playing Bejeweled and stuff like that. He kind of went into the boomer status for a while, but we'll get him out of it. We'll get him back into quality gaming eventually. You have to build computers, since we need it hardware-wise, is Linux and how harsh your own computers. Basically, need to build a tank for a computer. Max 16 gigs of RAM, very fast, and minimum 32. Wow. I think I'm running 32 gigs on this computer right now. I think we actually got my dad 64 gigs. I told him 32 would be fine, but he's like, fuck it. If we're gonna get it, go big, you know. And so I was like, all right, that's cool. Bet. If I could afford 64 gigs of the DDR4 RAM that I use, and with the RGB and everything and high performance, sure. So I use the Corsair Vengeance RGB memory, so 3200. So it's a little bit on the pricier side, or at least it was when I built my PC. Play Doom on your calculator at this point? Nice, dude. Before moving to Kansas, your laptop got stolen from your house. Went to Goodwill and got a Dell PC Tower, $50. There you go, dude. That I used for a little while. Then started getting better computers that you could game on. Now you got a newer Dell with 4th gen dual core. Okay, I was like, I'm talking about dual CPU. Dual core i5 4570. My last computer, not my current computer, my last gaming computer was actually on 4th gen. It was i7, but it was a 4700K, I think is what it was. What OS? What OS for what? For my dad's? It's Windows. I do Windows. I don't really do Linux. Wow. Okay, this is the stuff that I don't own is growing. That's cool. Yes, I do have a YouTube channel. Exclamation mark YouTube. Here, let's. There you go. It's my YouTube channel if it wants to work. I don't know. Exclamation mark YouTube will bring it up though. I don't think my chat command's working anymore. On my end, at least. But yeah, I generally just re-upload the streams to YouTube right now. I haven't done a whole lot of original content on YouTube lately. Since you're rack mounting your desktop, you've been tempted to use older server hardware. Then you get 2 CPUs. Excuse me. Oh, man. Yawning. Ah, missed the spot again. Damn it. I keep missing spots. Yeah, I mean, I kind of looked at getting a server for stuff. Getting like a server rack. It's still kind of pricey to do though. Even older server hardware is still kind of pricey. And then the high costs like electricity and stuff like that. And Especially in California, electricity costs a lot. What's up, Eric? How you doing, buddy? Welcome to the stream, brother. You still love retro gaming? Got a Raspberry Pi 3B Plus, turned into a retro gaming console over with 100,000 games. Nice, dude. Yeah, my roommate was actually kind of getting into building arcade cabinets for a little bit and doing that off Raspberry Pi, and he actually built one and had, you know, all the emulators and stuff built onto it. So yeah, that's definitely cool. I'm not super into like old emulator games and stuff like that. I don't know, there's just so much out there now with new games, so like I kind of just left old games in the past. You know, not that they're bad, I'd rather play new games, you know what I mean? The old games were good back in the day when I played them. Now I want to play new stuff. You just subscribed to YouTube, thank you, dude. Eric with the follow, my man. Thank you so much, dude. Really appreciate it. Welcome to the stream, welcome to the Dub Nation. Glad to have you here tonight, dude. Love your rack mounted gear more than your non-rack mounted gear, and it's handy having all your gear in one place. Basically, have a heater with it, especially the 3,000 watt audio amplifier for your speakers. Holy cow, dude. Yeah, I don't have any kind of amp for anything like that. I've actually been using a the Logitech Z906 surround sound, 7.1 surround sound. That thing is a beast. It's hella cheap, and you get a huge bang for your buck with that audio system. Like, it's pretty compact, but oh my god, does it deliver. I have actually two of them. I have two of the surround sound speaker sets. I had a third. I gave it to my dad when he got his new high-end TV this last year on Black Friday. I gave him the other speaker system I had. So that shows how much I love them, because I've gotten multiples of them, and I would definitely still recommend them. It was like, I think it was like $300 when I originally got the set, but I think they're like down to like $250 now. You know, you might be able to find them even a little bit cheaper than that on sale, but you get some serious sound out of it, especially for the value. What's going on, Jacob? How you doing, buddy? You're tired? Space? Go to bed, dude. I'm getting pretty tired myself. I'll probably be getting off as soon as we finish this field, honestly. Oh, Popo. Just got done with downloading. You're gonna try it out? Nice, dude. Good luck. Let me know how it goes. Hey, make sure you guys join the Discord if you are new here. Let's see if my command works. Nope, it's not gonna work. Exclamation mark Discord in the chat. Make sure you guys join the Discord. Especially you, Big Munch. Let me know how that goes with you, and I'd be happy to try to help you out any way I can with mods and stuff. Jacob with the follow, dude. I didn't notice that. Thank you so much for the follow, dude. Really appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Welcome to the stream, dude. Welcome to the Dumb Nation. Prefer passive speaker setup just because you can choose what your speakers, amp, preamp, you can use nice mixers, audio file. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense, I guess. I don't know. I always thought that was kind of like overkill. Like, you're paying for stuff that most people aren't really gonna notice a difference on. I mean, if you're a heavy audiophile, okay, sure. I'm not really that big of an audiophile to where I'm like, oh man, it's a little off in this one specific area, you know, whatever. Like, meh. Sounds good still. But I mean, they are passive though. I don't know how compatible they'd be with other speakers, but they are passive. It's for the Logitech set. It's all run out of the subwoofer, is like the hub, and then it's just speaker wire to the other speakers. So I mean, you could realistically probably hook up other speakers to it, as long as they don't draw too much, I guess. You don't want to be here and support me? I appreciate it, dude. I appreciate you being here, Scar. Which do you prefer? If I was going to shorten it, would you prefer I said space or Scar? So I'm probably not going to say space Scar, because I'll probably end up saying space bar with my slurring. When I talk fast, I slur words. Jacob, you wish you have a PC? Hey, you gotta, you gotta start somewhere. You know, whatever you have now, whether it's console or whatever, or you start somewhere and you build up. You know, get a job, save up. Like we were talking about earlier, like, I used to go scrap parts at thrift stores, buy cheap refurbished, I'd refurbish a PC myself, basically, with buying a cheap thing and then scrapping parts and building something out of it to do basic stuff, and until I was able to go and afford my own computer and all that. Gotta do what you gotta do. Disagree, but we lost the partial power once. Oh God, this is gonna be hard with the stop sign here. We lost partial power once. You had one TV and the Raspberry Pi that somehow had enough power to run, play retro games, but it couldn't do anything else for a few hours till the power was restored. I mean, yeah, that makes sense, I guess. I mean, I also just have my phone. Just play a game on my phone. It came down to that for a few hours. I don't know, but I see your point. It has a use. I'd probably just take a nap, personally. Amazon has towers under 300. Don't ever buy. Okay. Don't buy pre-builts if you can afford not to. I mean, if you're doing something just to get by and that's all you can do for now, and that's what you need, you need something, okay. Do what you need to do to get what you need to get done. But if you're trying to get serious with it and you don't need to get something right now, save up more money, build your own PC. It will pay for itself in the long run. You know what I mean? Like if you have nothing and you need a computer, okay, get a $300 cheap PC to get what you need to get done, your productivity, whatever stuff you need to do. Or go to a thrift store and find one for like $50 or $100 and maybe upgrade a couple of parts in it, upgrade the RAM in it or something, or a hard drive, or put an SSD in it, and you can get by for probably less than $200 on a cheap PC. It won't game, but at that price, you shouldn't be expecting it to game. Big Munch, this is, I got this straight from the developers website, which is pvmods.com, because it's the Pleasant Valley set. But you could just honestly, they're all a little bit sketchy. I'm not gonna lie, they all look a little bit sketchy, but they're honestly all probably fine. Don't go and get pirated apps or pirated mods or cracked mods for paid ones. I probably wouldn't recommend those, because those are even more sketchy. But any regular, free mod markets out there are probably fine. There's honestly a lot of them, so I really couldn't recommend one over the other for Farm Sim. I honestly just Google it when a new Farm Sim comes out. I honestly just Google Farm Sim whatever mods, whatever version it is, because there's so many that pop up, and all of the sites tend to update with each version, so there's honestly a lot out there. Just look around, see what works. It's going to be some trial and error, trying out mods, seeing what works, what you like. Some stuff just doesn't work. it's some of it just gets poorly made, and it's just broken, and it's just one of those things. Sometimes you got to trial and error it, and then you throw it out and never go back to it. You know what I mean? There's one website that I think the game recommends, so that'd probably be a good starting point. I can't think of what it is, though. Like I said, though, just Google it. You'll find something that works. Or if you want to check out Pleasant Valley, pvmods.com is the site for the developers. Like I said, if there's interest in this, and other people want to come play with me, you know, including yourself, once you get set up, you know, I'll have, obviously I'll have to give you the mod packs to join at that point. So, you know, maybe check this out if you like this mod pack and if you wanted to come game with me. I just let you know now, I would expect for your game to run at low settings. Don't try to crank your settings to high on a MacBook. It's just not going to end well. You just won't have a good time. You'll probably get a lot of low frame rates. So just lower your graphic settings. Don't do high textures or stuff, or reflections. The case to be able to computer for $300 with a case $500. Wow, that's an expensive case. Yeah, I mean my case was expensive. Because it was a very niche case. I have the Be Quiet, one of the Be Quiet cases, and it's completely modular. What I mean by that is I can gut the internals of the case and completely rearrange it to face either direction, left or right, take out what the parts that I don't want of it, for the racks and components, or put them in and stuff like that. It's highly modular, so that's why I got it, and I spent a pretty penny on it, as well as it has built-in Qi charging on top of the case, which honestly is covered up at this point, but so I think I spent like $250 on the case back a couple years ago. So yeah, cases can be expensive if you're getting something that, god damn it, getting something that's particular to something you like. Everyone seems to use Mod Network. Okay, that works. Whatever. I don't really know what that is, but sure. If you want to look up the Northern Alex, like I said, he's a community ambassador for Giants, and he could probably definitely point you to some good sites, or if you just check out his streams, his Twitch page, he probably has some stuff linked. Now that your vehicle will be paid off next week, you'll have an extra $300 a month you can put towards something else. There you go. Yeah, go ahead and put it in savings for a couple months. I'd honestly, like, if you're looking for a good gaming computer, I would expect to spend at least $1,000. Like, if you want something good that's going to last you a little while, expect $1,000. $1,000 to $1,500 is a good range to plan for. Especially right now, because all the prices are higher than they should be because of the pandemic and manufacturing shortages and shipment delays and tariffs from China. You're definitely going to be paying a premium right now for any technology. And so if you can save up for a few months, maybe when prices start going back down, and inventory... Oh, shit. How do I turn this off? There we go. Inventory starts picking back up, then you might be able to get something at a little bit of a savings. But yeah, I would expect 1,000 to 1,500 for a good, solid gaming computer. You can get a little bit cheaper, maybe 700, 800, but you're gonna have to make some sacrifices. So like, it depends on what you want. If you want like RGB stuff, custom name brand stuff, whatever, you're gonna be spending a little bit more than if you bought non-RGB, not necessarily bad brands, but not top tier brands. Take that however you want, but I mean, there's ways to cut corners in some spots to save you a little bit. I would definitely go with AMD right now. Go with a Ryzen 3, or if you wait a little while, the new Ryzen 4s that are coming out maybe. But the Ryzen 3000 series is a good one. Just make sure you're checking out your compatibility with your motherboards and stuff like that. There's a couple of incompatibility issues you want to make sure you're being aware of before you build a computer like that. But Ryzen's definitely the go-to CPU. I wouldn't even recommend an Intel right now. I have an Intel. I wouldn't recommend anybody getting Intel right now if you're building a computer. Go with Ryzen, 100%. A Ryzen 7 was it 37? I don't know what it is, 37 something, or Ryzen 5 even. Sparkles has a Ryzen 5, I believe. I don't remember what version he has. It's a 35 something, and it's plenty good. 3600. That's probably fine, honestly. Look at reviews. I'm not 100% familiar with all the naming schemes of the Ryzens, but definitely a Ryzen 5 or Ryzen 7 3rd generation, at least, is what you want to get. I wouldn't go 1st gen or 2nd gen. 3600 is what you got. Okay, there you go. So yeah, Ryzen 5 or 7, 3600 or better, is probably a solid point to start at. If you want something that's serious, at least 16 gigs of RAM to start. That's a bare minimum. 16 gigs is bare minimum. You could get away with 8, but you're really gonna hurt yourself with 8. You want at least 16. 32 is better. 64 if you have the money, but 32 is more than enough as well. You really won't need more than 32, honestly, unless you're doing stuff like video editing and stuff like that. Then maybe more than 32 would be good. Otherwise, 32 is fine. Yeah, 16 gigabytes is bare minimum nowadays. I definitely wouldn't recommend anybody getting less than 16 gigabytes right now, just because Windows is so heavy, especially with all their updates and shit. You need 16 gigs. You just need it. How everything is just so heavy in memory right now in the industry. And Rope Guy, I mean, I wouldn't recommend anything AMD other than the Ryzen, because you're getting the best bang for your buck with the Ryzen. Yeah, there's probably some other AMDs that are fine. They'll get the job done. But if you're not getting a Ryzen, spend the extra money and get an Intel. It's just better. But Ryzen is better than Intel right now. So, just either or. Intel, you're paying for the brand, but with the exception of Ryzen, Intel has always been better than AMD. Yeah, I mean, I have 32 gigs, like I said. I'm using 4 8-gig sticks. And I don't think I've really ever run into an issue where... that's not true. I have run into the issue, but it's not common that I run into the issue of, maxing out my memory. And I probably have a lot more stuff than the average user will use on my computer, and doing a lot more things than the average user does on their computer at one time. So... take that with a grain of salt as well. But I think that's where we're gonna wrap things up, guys. I thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. It's been a blast, honestly. I've had such an amazing time with you guys tonight, and I'm so glad that you guys enjoyed this series. and that you guys hung out with me. I love you guys for that. That means the world to me. Like I said, make sure you guys go check out the Discord. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, all that fun stuff. It's all under Mr. JW. I have my alts on there as well for gaming specific Instagram and like 3D printing and stuff like that. But you can follow my personal Instagram. It's there. And but definitely get in the Discord. Come hang out with me. I love chatting with you guys. I'm more than willing to answer any questions you guys have. So that if you want to talk to me and get to know me, that's the place to do it. The best place to do it. You watch a lot of Linus Tech Tips and J2 Cents. Yeah, that's what I do too. I watch all that stuff. I follow all them. Epos Vox, Alpha Gaming as well, for gaming stuff. So there's a lot of in gaming careers. There's a lot of sources out there, but for sure. Yeah, if you guys want to talk about it more, link is in there in the chat right there for the Discord, as well as panels below. And I will see you guys next time. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Let's raid somebody on the way out, guys. Let me find somebody for us to raid real quick. We'll see who else is playing Farm Simulator right now. I love raiding people. And so we'll give somebody else some love since we got a good chunk of you guys here. So hang out for a minute. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna send you over to Northern Alex. I'm gonna send you over to my boy Northern Alex. He's playing Farm Sim right now, so send you guys over there. Give you guys some more Farm Sim to watch, and check out somebody that's a little bit more professional in the simulation industry than I am, and have some enjoyment there. And check out what he's got to offer. He's pretty cool, dude. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks so much for hanging out with me, like I said, guys. And I'll see you later. Bye-bye, everybody.